which has been going really well too. So the Ron Swanson, one big thing I love about cocktails is like making punny or funny names or some sort of a reference that people might get. If you know who Ron Swanson was, he was a character on Parks and Rec. He had a mustache. He loved breakfast and bourbon. So this is a breakfast bourbon sour, which makes perfect sense to me for a Ron Swanson. Also, I think when you have a name like that, it kind of lets people's guards down just a bit, so they're going to be more inclined to try something new because they can relate to it. So what we have is Old Forester, sorry, that's not the right one. We have Old Forester Signature Bourbon, which I use for a few cocktails here, including our signature Old Fashioned.
100 proof up there?
Yeah, 100 proof, yep. So I like that for the balance too. It keeps from getting too sweet for a bourbon. This is going to be fat washed with bacon as well. So this rested with bacon fat for 12 hours, and I put it in the freezer overnight. That fat solidified on top, and I strained it out through a cheesecloth. And then we have a nice smoky, savory bourbon. And it's going to have some lemon juice in there, then a maple dilution, egg white, chocolate orange bitters. And then we use an ISI, so the maple and the lemon and the egg white are all in here and charged with CO2.
Okay.
So that we can make it fast. Because if you guys, if you've been here before, or if it's going to be your first time, it gets really busy in here. And people can all come in at one time really, really fast. So we want to give you the best cocktail possible, because we are not going to sacrifice quality. We got to make it as fast as possible too.
Can I drink it, guys?
Yeah, please. Let's get that. Please tell us what you think. Get the drink in here, man. So that's available 11 to 3, Saturday and Sunday. So you get the smoke, you get the savoriness.
I get it all, dude.
Yep. You get the sweetness, citrus balanced out as well. It's breakfast and bourbon all in a glass.
How many ounces of bourbon did you put in this?
So you get 1.5 ounces of the bourbon.
Okay.
Yep. And then you get 3/4 down the way for egg white, lemon, and maple.
This is a tricky drink because you don't get punched in the face with a 100 proof bourbon.
Nope.
Drinking this until later.
Yeah, you'll find out when you get up to go to the bathroom the first time that you definitely had some cocktails that morning. But again, we're always looking for balance here too. What's going to play off each other the best? What's going to make the best cocktail? It's balance, always.
So this is one of the cocktails off of your
fall menu. Yeah.
Your fall menu.
Fall, we went big this year. So we do a seasonal menu every year. So for each season, summer, fall, spring, winter. It's great about Virginia. We have 4 seasons. Seasons get a little tricky sometimes, but we have 4 seasons, so we're not going to get mad at that.
Right.
We also have a brunch menu. On Mondays, we do Mezcal Monday. And then on Tuesdays this fall, we'll do Gintimate Tuesdays. So you have a gin theme on Tuesdays as well.
I respect a bar that does Mezcal Monday.
Mezcal Monday, yeah.
Mezcal's on the way up.
People are like, so the thing with the Mezcal Monday too, either people are curious about it or they like it. So on those theme nights, we do 6 cocktails that are all $10. So either get you introduced to it, and it's on a slower night, so you can get a little more interaction with the staff and talk about it. Yeah. And then also just kind of celebrate the versatility of those spirits, where Mezcal is working into all these classic cocktails, but seamlessly.
So let's talk about a few of these cocktails on the menu that you're kind of getting a sneak peek of tonight.
All right, so tonight we're doing, tonight we have our 8 whiskey cocktails for fall. In total, the main menu for fall is 19 cocktails. On Monday is Mezcal 6, on Tuesday is Gintimate 6, and then there's 8 cocktails on brunch. So you're looking at 39 cocktails for fall. Everything you find in-house too, we're making ourselves. We're squeezing the citrus every morning. So there's a lot of love that's gone into this.
Yeah.
And everyone deserves, everyone deserves love, man.
It makes
feel
a
special,
difference.
feel pretty, feel nice, and that's what we're trying to do here as well. So these cocktails tonight are all of our whiskey cocktails for fall. Fall and whiskey, go hand in hand perfectly. So you've got 8 on here right now. We have 2 barrel-aged cocktails that stayed in American oak barrels for 4 weeks right now. Is the aging for those, and they're both Manhattans. You have a maple style one, and then you have one we call a bartender Manhattan. It's got really your generic bartender ingredients in, like a Fernet, Amaros, and rye.
Yeah.
You've got 2 old fashions for fall. These old fashions are also on our happy hour every day from 3 to 7, and then they're $10 on happy hour. But you have the signature old fashioned, which again is that Old Forester signature 100, a gum syrup, orange zest. I mix the bitters for it as well, and we do a very traditional old fashioned here. We're talking 2 ounces bourbon, orange zest, 1/4 ounce gum syrup, bitters, and that's it. There's no cherry, there's no soda water, there's no cracked ice, none of that BS.
Okay.
We do legit old school style, and then of course you got to use the oldest bottled whiskey in the United States as well, continually bottled whiskey.
That is. Okay.
Yeah.
See the first bottle.
Yep. So it's oldest continually bottled. So they sold it during Prohibition as well. And then for the other old fashioned as well, we do a rye PA old fashioned, which was If you were here last year, it was a hit. Everyone really liked it. We're doing 2 ounces of Old Forester Rye, but we do a IPA reduction, which is a little bit of molasses, a little bit of clove.
Hence the name.
Yeah, Rye IPA. I'm trying to get clever, man. I'm trying my best. Everybody said Rye Pa last year. It's Rye PA, please.
You see this video?
Please, like an IPA. And that one is that's a great fall.
Dude,
old
I
fashioned.
tried. My friend
Yeah,
has
one of those.
off camera,
Yeah.
and I tried it, and that cocktail is no punk.
Yeah, that thing is the gem, dude. Yeah, that was there last year. People are familiar with it. I'm looking forward to people coming back. That's the coolest thing about being open over a year now, too. People are coming back and asking for things that we had before as well, which is exciting. You got 2 stirred cocktails on there as well. And then we have a few shaken ones. You have the pecan sour. You have the breakfast sour, which Brocky has right now, which is the Ron Swanson. And then we've got also the fancy as buck. That's another terrible pun. But fancy as buck. A buck is a mule. A buck is a mule with whiskey. That's another happy hour one as well. So we use our house ginger syrup with whiskey and then a little bit of lime juice and Chinese 5-spice and some aromatic bitters we mixed here too.
I'm gonna try this vodka Ray first.
Okay.
Next.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, in a little bit, but I'm
It's
very.
like Virginia forward one, man.
Yeah.
Yep. All Virginia. So Catoctin Creek. That's a Virginia product.
Yeah, I have
Brownstone
some of
rye.
their stuff at home.
Yeah. The Laird Straight 86 is George Washington commissioned that distillery to come
We'll
down
get
here.
into it. We'll get into it.
I can't stop talking.
We'll get into
I'm
it.
sorry.
We gotta get into that.
But we'll do the vodka, yeah, for real.
Yeah. So
Ice in the glass, put a chill this on the bar. We're gonna take our Old Forester bourbon that is washed with bacon. We're gonna put 2 ounces in here. In our ISI, I have egg white, lemon, and maple syrup in here. And it is charged with CO2. So we're gonna fill this up. Now I'm gonna add ice. And I'm gonna shake it.